Might be. Is she around?
Yeah. Hello. You're welcome to Lawyers Info Hub.
Hello.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to create content on this platform. So today I have one of my mentees. So she's going to introduce herself and then we share some experiences of the Nigerian Law School. She just got called into the Nigerian bar. So she's going to share her little experiences to help you who might be going to the law school or who is afraid to go through the law school to get that encouragement you need to go there and excel. So my dear, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. So my name is Tomilade Oshosami. I just got called to the Nigerian bar. Thank God. I was in the 2021-2022 Nigerian Law School session. I did bar 1 in Buari, Abuja, and then I did my bar 2 in Lagos campus.
Yeah. So how was the exam? How was it?
Yes.
Was it tough?
It was tough. So, but one exam was not so bad, but
Okay.
there are also some people that don't actually pass bar 1. So my advice would be don't underestimate anything when it comes to law school.
Yeah.
Bar 2 is the real serious exam.
Yeah.
It was very difficult. I think something that helped me,
Okay. Yeah.
something
Continue.
that definitely helped me was studying with other students.
Okay.
I also got the help of a lesson teacher last minute because I still did not feel very confident.
Okay.
But going to see the lecturers after class, that's the most important thing. If you can do a practice paper on your own free time and you go to them and you ask them to please help you mark your draft or help you mark your paper, it helps a lot because the law school is very specific. They want you to answer their questions as they say it in their own way. So that's my biggest advice.
If there's one thing you want the Nigerian law school to change, what's that?
So many things.
Like what?
I would love if the Nigerian law school could change their grading system. It's still that they take your lowest as your overall, and I don't think that actually is fair, and it doesn't reflect the efforts. Everybody works really hard, and it would be nice if they could at least do an average. If they don't change that, I would also like for them to perhaps change their technique. Lagos campus is very stressful. There's a lot of pressure, and Lagos campus has the highest pass rate, but it does take a toll on people's health physically, mentally. And this particular year, we saw that unfortunately we lost so many students in this session. It was very devastating. And when we even lost a particular student a week before the exam, you saw that even the tutors and everybody calmed down. They were just trying to reassure us to actually be calm, make sure you're sleeping, make sure you take care of your body, because the pressure can really get to
you. And for someone who didn't make it, what advice can you give to the person?
Wow. For someone who didn't make it, I would say, first of all, don't feel ashamed. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's very, very difficult. Definitely get your breakdown because you may not have made it just for one because of one subject. And that's why I go back to saying their grading system is not particularly fair. But I would tell the person to take some time to reflect on if they want to continue in a career in law. They shouldn't be discouraged. And if they actually do want to keep going, they should definitely come back for the retakes and just keep their head down and to put in their best efforts.
Were you reading every day?
I actually was, because the pressure of the environment in Lagos, there's no way you won't read every day. There's no way you won't read every day. And even if you read, it's not about reading. Practice papers, because you can read and read and read, and then you practice a paper and you're like,
you don't even understand.
Yeah, like what I read, how do I actually apply this
to the questions? So
I was reading every day. I think that is a good thing to read every day. It's very good if you can have a schedule so that you're covering all the topics. And so you don't fall into the mistake of focusing more on one subject than other.
They used to pair people in groups.
Yes.
Does it work? Those groupings, was it nice for you? Was it okay? Is it something you would encourage Nigerian law school to keep doing? The group work?
I would encourage them to keep doing the group things because it helps you meet other students. And if you choose to actually participate, the only thing about the groups is they're very big.
Okay.
And not everybody, it's very easy to just, if you don't want to do anything, you cannot do anything. So the onus is on you if you want to apply yourself. Okay. Because in the beginning, I'll be honest, I didn't really apply myself that much in the group works. But when I started applying myself probably by like second term, third term, it actually does make a difference. It makes a difference.
To also see other the views of other students.
Yes.
And see whether even what you're reading are you understanding your
and also it prepares you because when you get to the lecture, that's what you're going to look at. You're going to look at the group work after they go to the lecture. So at least you're kind of preparing.
Also revising.
Yes, it helps a lot with revision. It helps a lot with revision because a lot of their exam questions, they mimic the group questions. And sometimes Lagos campus, they make their group tasks even harder than the exam so that you're well versed.
Yeah, very important. So what do you look at? What's your plan now, and what do you hope for the future?
Okay, my plan now is to do my NYSC by God's grace at a law firm. I want to at least dedicate this 1 year of service to see, for people to actually learn and see if I will enjoy practicing as a lawyer. I have a feeling that I want to be more of a solicitor instead of going to litigation. But being in a law firm, they will shuffle you around different departments.
So you'll be able to know what exactly
and step out of your comfort zone. So that's why I really want to. That's my next step, and I'm just trusting God.
I wish you well. You must know that be open to collaborations, be open to networking. You can't fly alone.
Yes.
You need to ride on the shoulders of others. Don't isolate yourself. I wish you well in your practice, and I know that you will do well.
Thank you, Mrs. Mercy.
Yeah, so friends, you've heard from my mentee. I'm so happy she went through the law school and she passed. You see, one thing about the law school is that people see it from different perspectives. And sometimes what even works for one might not be what works for the other. But the end point is go there with the mindset that you will pass. Go there with the mindset that if I can do 5 years of my undergraduate, I can be able to do this. Yes. So I need to encourage you, for you who is going to the law school, don't go as a faint-hearted person. Go there and you will excel. So this is another of my mentee.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day. Yeah, so just introduce yourself to my friends.
So I'm Emmanuel Samage Esquire.
Recently acquired Esquire. How about you?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. I'm actually happy to be here.
Are you happy to be a lawyer?
I'm happy to be a lawyer. I think I can thank you a lot, because I remember when I did my externship in this law firm, and Mrs. Mercy gave us, before we left, like an instruction as to rules, things to take note of. I cannot forget that I wrote everything down, and even really before bar finals, after bar finals, I was just reading it like, Mrs. Mercy said this. So really, the guidance from you was really top notch, and one of the reasons why I'm here today as a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm affecting lives.
Yes, you are, positively.
You're welcome. So, what is that one thing you want law school to change?
I believe it's the grading system.
Okay.
The grading system, in the sense that, and also calling the course structure.
Okay.
So right now, you only do 5 courses.
Yeah.
You do 5 courses, and they are voluminous. Literally, what I did in law of evidence in my final year was just one topic in law school. So to be honest, we're not really learning about the law. It's just about trying to pass an exam.
Yeah.
You want people to know this law. It's more like people are trying to cram la Paul. You get, so if they can change the course structure to be more practical, to reward certain things, you get, like extension, for example, it should actually be a proper course, like a graded program. You get, so like to let people actually know the value of being a lawyer, learning the intricacies of being a lawyer, not just learning certain things about class and the exam, because right now people are getting the breakdown of their results and they are saying that they had a 2-1 or a 2-2 because of one course, and it's unfair. Imagine having 4 A's and 1 B. That's a 2-2. 1 B plus, that's a 2-1. And really, it's something I feel like the law school can actually change the grading system. 4 A's and 1 B plus should still be a first class. It should still be a first class.
So for you, the grading system should be reviewed.
Yeah, it should. Honestly, like, it's archaic at this point. So it's something that we should progress from that as a society. Yeah. All things are meant to come. All things are there for, like, there's a ground rule. There needs to be like an exception, there needs to be an improvement on it. Let's work on what we currently have. So, because law school has been operational for years, and yes.
Another thing I want to ask is, do you think the number of students is much? Should law school be decentralized in terms of maybe each university or each 3 universities in one locality or one region should have like a law school? Do you think the number of students affected the way people understood what was taught, or do you think smaller groups would be better, or that the number of people that go to the law school are much? What's your thoughts on the size
Okay, as to size, yeah, I feel like okay. So the one good thing about law school is that it's about the cultural diversity.
Okay.
So I have in my class I have people from Hausa, there are Igbos, I had Yorubas, I'm from Edo State. You guys, I have people from my tribe. I quite have people from minority tribes.
Yeah.
You guys, so one situation where I was exposed to different cultures. So I was something I met other people. I got to understand their way of life. I got to appreciate because
it was more of an integration.
Yeah. So like what NYC is doing, what law school is quality. So they bring different people from different areas of the country. So I don't think it's more students are too many. I feel like we're not still enough. Yeah, I feel like because we have every federal university has backlogs.
Yeah.
So it will really be great where law school can equally have in control on the number of people that schools are even admitting. So
that at the end of the day,
there's no backlog. So for example, if University of Lagos right now we're 270 that left, and we see the backlog of over 100 people that didn't join my set. So you have a situation where law school or Nigeria, the Council of Legal Education was prominent from the beginning to say, University of Lagos only admits 350. You get so. It's not be based on people leaving and dropping out and everything, but you have your 270 people that will go.
Yeah.
You get so not so many people, and
so it should start from the university.
It should start from the university. You
get,
so
and when it is controlled in the university, it can be controlled at the law school.
Yes, and really, I do not want. I really appreciate law school because universities were lecturers that were out to deal with people. Law school was you yourself.
Nobody was interested in you
at
all.
No
personal attachment.
Whether you're fine, whether you're ugly, whether you're good, whether you're bad, just do what you're sent there to do, and you'll pass. So that's where law school was for me.
Having passed the Nigerian law school, what advice do you have for people who want to go to the law school and still afraid? Can I make maybe for them they are average students? What's your advice for them?
For me, I would say law school is a level playing ground.
Yeah,
you get so it's an opportunity for you to establish yourself. If you're someone like me, I did not feel so good with my undergraduate degree, my undergraduate school. So I felt like I took it as a challenge for me to do better. And my result came out and I did better. So it's an opportunity, like a fresh start for you. Okay, so you know what, clear head, let me attack this. You should go with mentality to say, I want to attack this. I'm going to pass. A positive mindset is everything.
Very important.
Positive association cannot be overestimated or overstated.
Yeah.
You must actually surround yourself with people that have like mind that want to achieve good success. So,
and they are here to pass.
Yes, they are here to pass. Not have fun. You must have fun in law school. Like go out, make friends. It's fine, but don't ever forget the goal. And the God factor, Jesus Christ. The God factor is everything.
Yeah.
Really have a good relationship with your maker.
Yeah.
You can have an understanding with him. Like me, I know I have a relationship with my God. I can talk to him. I know he will listen to me. Yeah. So I have that.
I can also remember you had some health challenges.
Yes. Yeah. You get so like I used to have like headaches and everything, but really God just came to like calm the waters down, and I was able to
God be the
focus
glory.
and just excel at what I do. So that's it for me, if I'm being honest. So that's the truth. Law school is not hard.
Yes.
Don't go in there with the mentality that law school is hard.
Yes.
That is what kills people. A lot of people say, law school is hard. I hate this. Please don't listen to what people said.
Yeah.
You are not them.
Yes.
You are who you are. You get know who you are and work on yourself and try and say, okay, this is me. I'm a man of Samambiaga and I can achieve this.
Yes.
I saw people that had the first class that were quiet in class. They really were like people that had like they were shy.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, we sort of come out and then the ones buga.
Yes.
You get so because they had that positive thinking and they worked towards what they because if you want a first class here and you're reading like a past person.
Yeah.
You will get what you read for.
Of course.
That's the truth. So the God factor, reading, positive association, it's just everything for law school. So, and you can do it.
Yeah. Surround yourself with people of like mind.
It's compulsory, it's necessary at this point.
Yes. Okay. Do you also think that the way the lecture delivery schedule, the structure, is it okay?
Okay, so the thing right now, like I went to Abuja campus, and Abuja campus was not so intense in terms of their lecturing. And although retrospectively, I feel like I wish they were a bit more intense because when you look at my colleagues at Lagos, they got like proper drilling in a way. So there are 6 campuses, 7 campuses now, and the 6 campuses that were pushing us on my year, they all had different style of delivery.
Yeah,
you get to there's like a unified style where everybody knows really well. We are working our drafts. Let's work on our draft. It's something that would really, really be great. Where all these campuses are knowing fully well that everybody there's a style of teaching that is prominent in law school because they tried, they did well. It's progressive. But it can always be better. Nothing is perfect. It can always be better. You get to they allow you to go read on your own in Abuja. You get like it's up to you to say I'm going to pass. I'm going to fail. I'm going to study.
Don't do their own part and leave.
Yeah, but if the lecturers themselves could equally just do better they're doing great.
More work.
Yes, they're doing great, but everybody could always do better. That's the honest truth.
What did you enjoy more about the lordiness?
I think it was seeing the body of benchers, members of the body of benchers.
Yeah.
You get like when they tell that story, when you're like, oh my god, wow, these are like
Yeah.
really renowned men of different legal background. You get like different background. So hearing from them, hearing their stories,
it energized you.
Yeah, and my food, my second and third dinner, so
right.
I enjoyed it very well. So the food was something I was really happy with.
That moment they asked you to put on your wig that you've been called, how did you feel?
I think I just felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. Like I felt so happy. Like this is it.
You've achieved it.
7 years, 7 nights of like yes, and nights of like studying, stressing mentally, physically, and I was just so happy. I was like, you know what? Yeah, call me Esquire now. Add Esquire to my name. Esquire. Like, don't just talk to me anyhow. Add Esquire to my name. So I was really happy with that. I was really happy with that. That's the honest truth.
Wow.
It was really a profound moment for me, and
I'm really happy for you.
I felt calm. I felt relaxed.
So what next? What next?
So what next? So for me right now, I do not intend to practice law. I mean, I have.
You might change your mind.
I might change my mind. I'm open-minded. So although right now I'm going mentality, I don't want to practice law. I'm that person. I don't want to close any door because you don't know where God works.
Yeah.
So that's why I see it right now. I plan to this thing. I'm currently going to real estate. I'm in real estate for like 2 years, 6 months.
Yeah.
So I plan to go further into real estate, diverse into other sectors like sale of land. Obviously, with the knowledge I've gotten for property law, I'm able to attack in that aspect of sale of land and sale of houses, the required documents, the investigation, preliminary inquiries. You get to now that legal knowledge and background there from being a qualified lawyer will show through. You get to my business and my career. So real estate is the way for me, and I would. I look forward to a prosperous future in it.
Yeah, for those who didn't pass or who didn't make it, what advice do you have for them?
Honestly, for those that did not pass, I want them to first of all not blame themselves.
Yeah.
They tried. Yeah. It was not easy.
Yes.
That program was not easy at all. I mean, you just like dust yourself off and say, you know what, this is God's plan for my life.
Yeah.
Delay is not denial.
Yes.
It's certain. We have another opportunity 6 months. I advise you to take it up. Many people like say, I will just wait.
Yeah.
Go again. Go at it while it's still fresh.
Okay.
Go at it again and go at it with the mentality that you will do this time around and you will going to make it. And I can't wait to celebrate people like that. I just can't wait. I have friends in this category and I know fully well that they will make it in 6 months. They will be caught to the bar.
Okay, let me also ask this question. You know, sometimes many people feel law school program is a luxurious program. You need money, you need this. For those who are not too financially buoyant, can they go through the law school?
Law school is expensive. Let me lie to you. I mean, I was in Abuja campus and I spent 2,500 per day.
2,500 per day in food.
Sometimes it was more.
Food,
material, because sometimes you know, like the material by soft copy in class. But you know, sometimes the way you read, you might not person that read physically.
I want to underline. So you need to print out.
You need to print out. You get to and food was you don't have to cook on campus and
so you're buying food.
So you have to buy food.
It was expensive.
Food was expensive.
So can someone really manage?
I mean, you have to be eating once a day. Look at me, I did it. So you have to be eating once a day because the truth is that the law school program is so intense.
Yeah.
You actually need to eat well.
So we will have the strength and the stamina.
How you do library 9 to 5? How? Empty stomach. Anything could come in now. So you have to like really eat well. You have to take food. I mean, I was on a food diet.
Okay.
Making sure you need the required nutrients because law school exam is physical, spiritual, mental, everything. So
you needed the food.
I need top-notch treatment. So food was quite expensive and I spent a lot on food.
You spent a lot.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, but I also think that for someone who is on the average and middle, not really high class, can still walk around it.
Yes, you can. Maybe because you know if you don't have so much, you can so like don't live a fake life. Don't borrow. Yeah. Please don't borrow. You can just always live within your means. That's the ideal situation. Yes, just live
walk around it.
Walk around it. So you don't spend 2,500 per day. There are always cheaper options. Yeah, you get so it was I that only had like I want to go to this place. Yeah, this is where I want. So
it was just your choice.
It was my choice. So that's so I don't come and impose on anybody. I say, you must spend 2,500 per day. You must not spend 2,500 per day. If you're able to buy snacks or get like cereal,
manage yourself.
Just manage yourself. Why not? I know a lot of people that actually did manage themselves, and the Almighty Gary can sustain family, sustain lives.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And I pray that you progress in your career.
Amen.
I pray that God will give you direction.
Amen.
You will excel in whatever you do.
Amen.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. So I'm going to have another of my mentee answer a few questions. This video will help you who is preparing for the law school to understand what law school is all about and the realities. Come in there.
Hi.
Isn't she beautiful?
Yes.
How are you,
I
my
miss
dear?
coming here.
You missed me, right?
I missed you more.
Thank you very much. So,
Hey,
introduce yourself.
my name is Idara Fabio.
Okay.
I just got called to the Nigerian Law.
The newest lawyer. So, how do you
Yes.
feel?
I feel great. I'm happy it's over. I'm
Yeah.
happy the experience. In as much as it was tough, it was also very insightful. Well,
Wow.
we made it. So,
Yeah, that's the end of it. So,
Yeah.
did you have any challenge during your law school period?
During my law school period, initially it was like, okay, I'm moving to different states because I'm
Okay.
coming from Calabar
Okay.
and I did my uni in Benin, so
Oh,
I was like
wow.
moving
From
to Lagos.
Lagos for another
So it was
new
for a
experience.
new experience. So it was like, okay, I have to like incorporate this new environment,
Yes.
try to get used to
The
it.
place.
Yeah, so that was initially
The culture.
The culture to like, I mean, it's Lagos. You know how
Yes,
Lagos
it
can be.
is, yeah.
But then the experience itself, I mean, before you even come to law school, they've already warned you. They've already given you like foresight. Like,
Yeah.
you're coming to Lagos campus. Be ready
Ready
to read. Be ready to read.
Oh
Gonna
my
stress you. So I already had like an expectation in my mind that
Okay.
I'll be in class till like 7
7
p.m.
p.m.
But luckily for us this year,
Yeah.
we had 2 streams. We had 8
Okay.
to 12, then 1 to 5.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had
So
to
they
stream.
split the classes.
Yeah, because of Corona and
Virus, so that
complained,
complain, so
that
that
we're
you
too
can,
much
you are
in
either in the
class
morning class
or in the afternoon. So
or
it could be
the-
like the first 2 weeks it could be in the morning class, and after that afternoon class.
Okay, we're shifting it.
Yeah, we shifted.
Okay, so you can also have time to rest. So some people
So
go
we
to
had-
school
some
in the
people,
morning.
Like for example, initially when I just entered law school, I didn't
Yeah.
stay in the hostel.
Okay,
because
you
I was
were
also
off-
trying to sort out my
off,
accommodation in the hostel.
okay.
So when I have like a 1 to 5 class, I'll come to school as early as 8 and just hit the library. and
Okay,
just
so
go
and
there.
read.
Yes.
Wait for your class.
Wait for my class in the afternoon.
Okay.
So then apart from that, what are challenges is that really nothing really except like, okay, the food wasn't as great because I mean I'm coming
Okay.
from my house.
From your house, you know,
Well,
the
yeah.
food wasn't as expected.
Yes,
But you were
then
just managing it.
you're managing it. Then you
Was
just
it
have to-
expensive?
I mean, it depends on what you want to eat.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay, what you want to eat
what you want to eat
determines
determines how
your
much your food is going to be. So if you're going to eat like turkey,
Yeah, none of those big things.
yeah, then you
You-
know you're
you
going
get
to
to
spend
pay-
much
no.
more money than people that eating
Eating
beef.
yeah.
Or even fish was expensive. So you have to like eat beef or pomo
Or
or
just to manage.
yeah,
you know.
manage.
Yeah. So roughly, how much were you spending a day?
I don't know, it depends. There are days I just want to spoil myself.
Okay, so some days you want to spoil yourself.
Yeah,
some
other
other
days
you
I'm like,
let me
Sapa the
manage.
homie.
Yeah, so you have to just like manage.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was great.
Yeah,
so
it was
how
nice.
was your internship? Let's go and talk about the internship. Did you cut internship,
Because internship-
attachment, and so how was the experience for the internship?
The extension was really good. It wasn't so strict.
Okay.
But then I knew that at least twice in a week would go and meet the judge in charge of
Or the court.
the courtroom
To discuss-
and then just discuss stuff with him, like what we
Okay.
learned that day.
Wow.
So it really makes
Was
you-
it high court?
No, it was National Industrial Court.
National
So I
Industrial
was really
Court.
restricted to like civil cases.
Yes, and
with
labor
regards to
related
labor law, yes.
employment.
So we would meet him
okay.
like once or twice in a week and just tell him what we've learned so far. So that would really make you stay like attentive.
Yeah, to understand
Because
what's going on. You want to ask him,
yeah.
did you listen to that case?
Yeah,
did you listen to that
And he
lawyer?
also expect you to like ask him questions.
Okay.
Like that's where I really understood garniship proceedings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there's anything I really took from my court extension, is understanding the garniship proceedings. So that really helped me a lot.
Wow.
So yeah, I was judge.
Okay.
Waneka.
That was my former boss.
Really?
Ah!
Small world. That was really great. And he was very punctual.
You have to be.
You have to be punctual. You can't sneak into that court because there's just one door. Don't be punctuality. Call them punctual. Let's come.
I know. I'm happy you learned. So the essence of the internship was fulfilled for you.
Yeah.
You were able to understand what the law was in the practical sense.
Aspect of it.
Wow.
And also instill discipline. So.
Yes. I'm really so happy for you. Not just that you are there to my heart, and because of the thing that happened, you were bereaved at some point. So how were you able to go? That made me have more soft spot for you because
Yeah.
I feel how is it really going to cope? So at that point of your bereavement, how were you able to cope through losing someone so close to you and still going through law school and pass? So because it can happen to anyone. So how did you pull through?
I mean, it's very sad that it happened during that period because my father was one of the 4 people
who held
you. And he was even, I think he was even much more excited than I am about being a lawyer. So it was really sad that he didn't like see me make it to the end. But then when I heard all this stuff, that's when I was doing the extension here.
Yes, I felt bad.
Yeah, it was really, I didn't even know. I felt like if I had to deal with it, then I might actually break down.
Yeah.
So I tried. It's very unhealthy, by the way. I tried not to deal with it.
Yes.
But then I realized that maybe I should just deal with it a little.
Yeah.
It was really sad. I can't even lie.
Wow. But you were able to still.
I was still able to like study because
nobody cares.
Nobody cares. You lost your father. Was too bad. You still have to write this exam. So you have to tell yourself the truth. It affected me subconsciously, but I just didn't realize it till after the exam.
Wow.
Yeah, because there was a time that I just felt mentally fatigued.
Wow.
I don't know.
You needed rest.
Yeah, I just needed to like rest. And I think that time too, I was doing my externship here. So you guys really gave me like
time off
and support that I needed at that period. And
I love you. It's so
I'm really happy that I found myself here. Because the funny story is that they posted me to another law firm.
Yeah.
But they rejected me. So everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
This was my second
posting.
Yes.
And God made it happen. I'm really happy that you were able to pull through. So for you who's watching us, despite what you go through during your law school period, you have to know that there's a goal. The goal is to pass. Yeah. People might, come to you to say we are sorry, but you losing someone or you having some challenges is a personal experience and it should not deter you from hitting the goal, which is to pass the loss. So she lost a loved one, and at the same time, she was able to put herself together. Know that my dad would be so happy that if I pass, because he's no more. So, but the joy with the picture, like wherever he should be happy that I made it. So that's one of the things that helped you to put yourself together to say, yes, I'm going to wave this aside. Get this thing. I have the whole time of the world to mourn him. Yeah. So even if, no matter the challenge you will go through or whatever hits you, or I lost my sponsor too. I mentioned it. I lost my sponsor then, but that aside, I cried. I lost focus, but at the same time, I told myself it would even be better that he'll be happier that if I passed. So which is the bigger picture. So the challenges you go through your law school should not deter you, because there are a lot of people who are struggling to get admission. Now you got your own spot, so make the best use of it. And So what is that thing you want the Nigerian Law School to change? Was it something you really like that you want them to change?
I mean, for Lagos campus, I felt like there are two. I'm going to say this honestly, and I hope I don't get into trouble.
So what's that?
Okay, the hostel accommodation.
The accommodation was not too good.
The one that comes with your school fees. Is not great at all. So there are like 3 bunks, so 6 people in a room. And the 2 rooms share a bathroom and a toilet.
It's not too convenient.
No, it's not convenient at all. Then it's small. But then for it to be comfortable, you need to pay like a whole lot of money to get like what called executive rooms.
Like to get a bigger.
So I'm just thinking that people that can't afford it, don't mean they don't deserve convenience. So
the Nigerian Law School should work at hostel, the accommodation. People should be comfortable to even be able to read.
Yeah, exactly.
To be able to have good rest.
I mean, I'm not asking them to like put AC, but if you could, you should.
Yeah.
But then you could just like at least 2 people in a room is okay, or 3 people.
3 people in a room.
Yeah. Then
I think the Port Harcourt Law School that they just built might be better off.
Because even in Abuja, I heard that Abuja hostel is okay. It's very
the Lagos, because of where it's situated, a lot of people and all of that. I think they will do something about it, because comfort starts from even where you are staying. If you're not comfortable when you sleep, you're not comfortable when you wake up to do other things. How will you be comfortable to read? So your comfort, the accommodation has a way of helping you feel relaxed, because that's where you go and rest. That's where, so you should be able to be comfortable in your environment. So what other thing do you think they should change?
Apart from that, I really don't know.
Okay. Every other thing is
Every
good
other
for
thing is okay,
good
but
for
they
you.
should also like try to give students a break too, because they're also trying. I mean, we
Yeah.
are reading 5 courses.
Yeah, so they should
Then
have
they
a
should,
break.
yeah, not like a break,
But
just
some-
like cut us some slack. We're
Okay.
trying here.
So there should be some kind of that free time
Yeah, like
in
free
between
time.
classes or something.
Also, words of encouragement. You don't have to like always say,
So
you people
lecturers
are not reading
you know,
enough. We're trying and giving
So,
us tasks every other day, and
yeah.
I'm still have to read.
So lecturers should also,
Be
after that they are
more-
teaching, they
yes.
should also be more
compassionate.
humane.
Yes.
Let students, you can make it.
Mhm.
You've got, if someone keeps telling me you can make it, I just
Then
feel like
for
I'm
sure
on top of the
believe
world,
it.
like
Yes.
I will make it.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to be a teacher.
Actually,
So it's not easy to be. So these are things that the lecturers can do to help you emotionally, to help you know that you are the best.
Mhm.
You can do it. You are not meant to fail.
Yeah.
To boost your morale. So for someone who is not really like academically sound
Mhm.
in their own evaluation, so what someone
Mhm.
might feel, I'm not just a normal student, I'm not that bright.
Great.
Yeah, can they really go through the school and make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are stories every other year.
Yeah.
That someone that graduated uni with a pass
It's
ended up with the first class.
Okay.
So there are stories. Just know yourself. Know what's good for you. Know how
Okay.
to study. Make friends. There's everyone. You can
Yeah.
learn from literally
anyone. Yeah.
So don't be isolated.
Yes.
Just know your strengths and your weaknesses, and then work on them.
Okay.
I mean, law school. I like to think law school is simple. It's just a lot.
Okay.
It's just a lot of things to read. Yeah, but the principles are not as hard
as
they are not so abstract. It's
Yeah.
something you can relate to.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just know if your strength is reading in the night,
Yeah.
then
Work on it. If it's in the day,
in the daytime, then
work
do
on.
that.
Know
If
what
you
works for you.
know what works for you. If you feel like you can't read for more than 2 hours, then read for an hour 30 minutes, then take like a 5 minutes break.
Yeah, and
then
also
continue reading.
Continue.
But if you feel like you need to do better, you want to push yourself, then you can, of course, push yourself.
You have to
read more than
Yeah. So what's the role of collaborations, associations? Do they have a good role to play in the Nigerian Law School? Working with people, group reading.
Mhm.
Does it
It
help?
helps a lot. I feel like that is even where the idea of grouping emanated from in law school. Because in law school, you have like different group from group 1 to group 10.
Yeah.
And then you have to do your group members. So everything you're doing together.
Thing. Yeah. Yes. So they want you to collaborate.
So they want you, yes. And I feel like they also want you to have a community of people that you're comfortable with.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very helpful.
Okay, the grouping is very helpful.
Grouping is very helpful.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people like studying by themselves. But it will also help you like
know how to relate with people. Yeah. Did you participate in the moot court thing?
No, I
didn't. You didn't participate. Why did you participate?
I don't like litigation.
So what next from here? What next? What do you want to
do? I don't know, Yasha, but I'm thinking of like finance.
Okay.
So I'm trying to incorporate my legal profession with finance and trying to make something out of
it. Yeah. I pray that God will give you strength and direction so that you don't miss it and you excel in all you do.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So friends, you've heard from another person, like she's a mentee, what you can do, how it was for her. You see something about law school. Everybody sees it from different perspectives. Just like you telling the blind person or calling the group of blind people to explain to you what an elephant looks like. Everybody will explain to you from the point of where they are, what touching. Someone will tell you an elephant looks like this from their mindset and from what they are taught. So law school works, differently for different people. So what happens to A might not be what happens to B, but the end point is you going there to excel. Hi there.
How Hello, are you doing? Everyone. I'm fine.
Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. My name is Akumbi Bitola, and I just finished from the Nigerian Law School. I was called to bar.
Oh, the nearest lawyer. Yes. How is everything? How do you feel?
I feel good, actually.
You feel great?
Yeah.
It's a dream come true?
Yes.
Wow.
It is, actually.
So
I mean, 7 years.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. The whole strike thing and all of those. So God be the glory. And the COVID, a lot of
COVID,
things.
actually.
So it took you 7 years to get this. It is a great feat. Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you,
So how was law school for you?
The first week for me was terrifying.
Really?
What
made it terrifying?
Because we started lecture, I think the first week was on Thursday after we did our registration from Monday to Wednesday. So then they started with this passing of mic and all that.
Oh, and you were not used to that.
I don't know how to learn under pressure.
Okay.
I love when the environment
is calm,
cool. and all that. But eventually, I was able to come out of my shell.
I know that. Yeah. You can still do it. Even if they give you mic, because in the court, you have to speak to people. Your matter might be the first, and there are maybe 40 lawyers.
Not that serious, actually.
It's not that serious. Just know what you are going to say and be proud and bold. Yes. And you make sense. It doesn't matter. So that's how it is in the real life. You go to court, maybe your matter is the number first, and you see 40 lawyers waiting for their turn. Will you say, "Oh, I'm shy, call my matter last"? No, you pick up, you speak, and sometimes they give you mic to speak. So that's how it is.
So like I said, subsequently, I loved it. Like, I'm grateful for it, because before coming to law school, I felt like I don't want to practice law. I just want the degree and all that. But law school made me understand the practice of law.
Ooh, so you opened your eyes.
Yes, and I loved
what you saw.
Yeah.
So that what's that thing you want Nigerian law school to change?
Okay, for me, it will be the grading system.
Really? What about that?
Because they tend to grade you like your least grade.
Yeah, the lowest.
So it's almost like your weakness. They are using your weakness to judge you, which is not. I don't think that's
judged by your strength.
Yeah. Or maybe they can add everything, then divide by 5
or something.
So because a lot of things could have someone that has, like, let's say 4 A's and 1 B.
Yeah.
Or 1 C.
Yeah.
Or 1 E.
Yes.
Someone that can sit for an exam have 4 A's, that means the person knows what he or she is doing.
Maybe something happened.
So I think that's it. And the other one would be, apart from the grading system, maybe they should just have pass and fail. Like that class of division.
Not too
I don't think it's too healthy.
For you.
For me, I would no, I'm not speaking for myself, because I made it first class.
Yeah, congratulations. That's it. She's a first class.
Then I'm thinking of the kind of hard work I put into it. Let's say I didn't have first class.
Yes.
For that very, like, the few weeks, seeing other people having first class, maybe my friend, we read together and all. I don't think it's really that necessary. You can just pass.
Fail. But going to you making a first class, you know that from the first time I met you, I always knew that this one is a special one. You know, I was happy the way you took everything. You were so serious about it. You were so serious, and I always commended you.
Yeah, I think what inspired me was, as an undergraduate, my eyes was not open to something till the final year. So I had a little bit of regret. I still made a 2-1.
Yes.
But I would have finished with like I2-1 in first class.
Well, if you knew something.
Yeah. So it was my final years that I was like, oh, my class actually matters too, especially when it comes to job hunting. People will want to take you more seriously, and the opportunities are So I told myself that law school, I'm going to give it the best. Even if I don't have first class, I'll put in the work. So even if at the end of the day I won't blame anyone, or I won't blame myself.
Of course.
That I put in the effort and God did this thing. So
so you're happy.
Yes,
my first class. Just give me a handshake. It's not easy to make first class. Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
It's the glory of God.
But from the first time I met you, I saw how serious you were. You didn't even when I give when we were discussing all those attacks, you did it with all seriousness. And I'm really happy that you came out with the first class. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. And I just want to say that anyone can have first class.
Anyone can be open to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about
not okay, it is meant for this particular
anybody can make a first class. Yes.
Even if you are 2-2 or third class from undergraduate, you can use this opportunity to actually prove something to yourself
that you can
that I'm a serious minded person, and I can, if I put my mind into something, I can achieve it. And putting God first.
Yes.
Because God would tend to reward you.
Of course.
Even if you don't get that first class, God is a rewarder of hard work.
I'm happy for you. So how did you feel getting the award from the Director General?
It felt good. I mean, when I saw my results, even though I've put in the work and I wanted first class, when I saw it, I was still like, okay, am I dreaming?
Is it real to make it first class?
So it had my name on it. I kept on checking. So I was just grateful.
You're just grateful to God.
Like, thank you,
God, for repaying your hard work. Yes. So you felt good with the award too?
Because some of my friends had 2-1 and we were in the same study group, and I knew that some of them, even if they didn't do as much as I did, or some of them did more.
So you just saw it as a privilege and a favor. Yeah. I'm happy for you. Did you win any other award?
No, that was it.
The only award you won. I'm happy for you. So after here, what next? You're done with the Nigerian Law School. What next?
I'm hoping for how do I put it? This is the early stage of my career. So I'm open to a lot of opportunities. I don't want to box myself, but I'm starting with a firm now.
Okay. So that from there you do your privilege,
and also I can have an idea of what I actually want for myself,
and you can open yourself to other things. Yes. So, I pray that God will bless you, and make you the best of the best.
Amen.
Yes. So, will you say that law school is very expensive?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I need to be fair.
Yes.
To some people that might not be able to afford it. But I know that there are a lot of scholarships and all. If you cannot afford law school, or if you feel like you don't have the money, don't let that discourage you. There are people that will definitely support you. So don't keep
about reaching out.
It. Yes.
Reach out.
I don't think it's too expensive.
The living expenses, how is it like?
Lagos campus, I think it's fair. Honestly, if you have how do I put it now? I don't want to put a price to it. But if you have like 50K in a month, I think you'll be fine.
50K in a month. Okay,
because of the 3 days you have to eat every day. It's the food.
The food.
That's this now. You're not spending money on
any other
thing. Yeah.
It's just the food.
Or maybe the textbooks.
Okay.
But you can get one textbook for
each course, and
you're fine.
So every other thing.
I even think that 50K is too much. But if you like food like me,
50K will do. Okay. So the group work, how did it go for you? The grouping.
Okay, the grouping. I think the grouping is good.
Okay.
For the grouping will tend to make you even get closer to some people. You make more friends than if you're just thrown in the class. So the grouping is a good system actually, and I think they should retain that.
Okay.
Because they'll give you tasks. They'll give you guys tasks to do.
Yeah.
Then you can also work on some of those tasks to get better at it. So
okay. So for you, it's good.
Yeah.
It helps you to bond.
Because most of the friends I have now from law school are from my group. Because I always sit down with them.
You know them.
We know them. We plan tutorials together. We attend group meetings. So if that grouping is not there, you're just on your
own. This isolation thing.
Yeah. So
now let me even talk about depression. Can depression, is it real in law school? Can it overwhelm?
Yes, it's real. That is why you need to speak to people outside law school. Okay. Because if you're speaking to your mates, it's the same thing you're going through. So you're like, I'm depressed. They're also depressed. But when you call someone from the outside or like a senior, they'll tell you it's not that much of a big deal. They've gone through it. Or you call your mom. She's not in law school. So she'll just tell you to calm down. But the depression would be, I think what causes the depression is you feeling like, can I do it?
Or you're not
doubting
qualified
yourself.
Capacity.
Don't doubt yourself. Trust me, like I said, anyone can make a first class.
Yes.
Even if you don't still make a first class, do not doubt yourself. Don't write yourself off. If you see some people doing over sabi in class, don't mind them. Some people will come with new things they've not even thought of before. It's a lie. Just calm down. Follow what they are teaching you in class. Your class should take priority. Attend class. Pay attention in class. Don't press phone in class.
Yes, with this age of social media.
Yeah, please don't do that in class. When you're in class,
in
class. And even after class, try and go back and read. But most importantly, for me, 80% of law school, everything I did was from class.
Okay.
For Lagos campus, they teach you very well.
You don't have an excuse.
Yeah. You don't even have an excuse because they seize phone.
Yes.
They go around, they will take your phone and all that.
Yes.
So don't feel intimidated
by other people.
When you see other people talking, you feel like, oh my God, they will say something new for the first time and you're wondering, where are you guys hearing all of this from? Are we not attending the same class? So I think that's where the depression comes from. You doubting yourself that you're not worthy enough or you don't have what it takes. That's a lie.
And brings in inferiority complex.
Don't have that. Don't let that get to you. And it is normal when you feel like that. It is normal. Me that I'm talking, I felt like that several times. I cried several times. But just know that it's just a phase. It's an event that will definitely pass. And so don't let it weigh you down.
Yes.
And have a good relationship with God. Yeah.
Very, but the God factor cannot be emphasized,
Yes.
Yeah. So was there any event that was so remarkable for you at the law school?
Okay, I think the was the last class for me, like the last week and all that. They kept on encouraging us. Wow. They were so nice. They're like, oh, you people can be this nice. They were telling us, hey, if you see a particular question and you don't remember, leave it. Don't worry. Move on. Just calm down. Like especially DDG's advice was so good. And I felt like they really wanted us to pass. I love our lecturers. I love them all. They are really good at what they do. They are being paid for what they do, but then they are passionate about it. So the last week of the class, of our class, the final week, a week before bar, I think 2 weeks before bar final, because they give you a week before bar final. So that week they were with us, teaching us, ensuring that we finished the whole topic and all. So to me, I think those moments, I really appreciated them. And I realized that these people are actually out.
They're passionate about what they're doing.
And they want us to pass. So
Wow. So for someone who is watching, who's going to watch this video, who wants to go to the law school, so just give them 3 advice.
Okay, number 1 advice would be that don't feel intimidated. We've said that earlier, because I felt intimidated at one point or the other. And looking back, I wished I did not feel intimidated.
Because nobody's intimidated.
Because we are all on the same. We are the same.
Yes.
We all made it to law school, even if you went to one
local
Oxford University,
or you went to Cambridge,
or you went to any
state school.
Yeah. Please don't be intimidated. And number 2 is be diligent. Yeah, I think there's no such thing as luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in blessing.
Yes.
But lucky, like you're just lucky. So no, that's not
you must
true.
work for it.
Work for it.
Yes.
Do your best.
Okay.
If it is to call your seniors, like reach out to them.
I'm finding it difficult here.
Or if it is to meet your lecturer, or even your classmates, if it's to talk to them, okay, this area, just like take that extra mile.
Go that
extra mile. Don't settle. Be diligent, and have it at the back of your mind that I want the best. Even if you don't get the best, you get something that is next to the best. That's just it. But if you settled like anything, I just want to come here and get a pass. That you might end up getting a pass actually. So be diligent and put the extra work. Then the third one would be put God first. Yeah, that's even the most important thing, because
so
I have some
time
testimony.
To do church activities.
Not really church activities, but I ensured that I was going to church. I didn't make an excuse that because I'm preparing for back finals, I was going to church. I was praying. There are times I would do personal prayer and pray to God that God, I need you to help me. And I saw Him come through for me. Like I have a particular testimony that I knew that it was
God.
So so those 3 things: do not be intimidated, be diligent, be hardworking, be smart working, put in the work, and finally put God first.
Wonderful. Wow. These are the things you feel. Yeah. Oh, I'm so impressed. I'm glad. Sometimes people feel this inadequacy thing, and that makes them feel like the second fiddle.
Yeah, and they would want to settle
for that level, not knowing that they can surpass.
So maybe you're in class, you don't understand what they are saying.
Yes.
feels like they are saying gibberish. I beg, I'm not listening. Listen.
Did you have free access to your lectures? Like ask questions, go
For
to
me, I will always write my question.
Okay.
And that's once in a while. I hardly even did one-on-one.
Okay.
But for some people, you see them after class going to meet lecturer. Why me, I felt like there was no need was because my roommates, we do have discussions after class. And I'm the type that if I go back to it, I tend to get it again. So I felt like there was no reason because I pay attention in class.
Okay. So you should maybe pay attention.
Yeah, and know what works for you.
Know what works for you. In this season of social media thing, leave social media for now. Concentrate. Yes. Yeah. Because as this situation minimize it. You're there for something. Go for it and get it. These things they'll be there for you. Get back to you. You will see come back and they're still there. You know, you're not missing out anything. You're for something. Get it. Excel in it, and life continues.
Yes.
Yeah, life continues. So if you've heard it, you can even make a third class in uni. And you go to law school and make a first class. So have a determination. If you even want there to go and pack all the awards, it is also possible. You want to be the best graduate student.
Yeah, and that day on our call to Badi, like it was such a beautiful moment for her. Even me that I was not the best graduate student, I was just like, oh my God, this is a beautiful thing
to behold. So
yeah,
it's not limited to be a girl, a boy. Anybody can emerge.
Yes.
The only thing is that ensure that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't understand,
and know what you want. Don't be clueless.
Yeah.
Don't just be in law school.
Law school. Have a target.
Have a target, basically. Don't be clueless. Don't be lazy. But I guess the environment itself will not make you lazy.
Yes.
But then don't just be relaxed and don't be tension too.
Don't be under pressure.
Yeah,
unnecessary pressures.
Don't let me try to model it. So there's a balance to it. Just relax, and when you feel like you need to take breaks, please don't overwork yourself.
Your health is
important. Trust me, your health is important.
When you break down, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't, and you miss out. For instance, if you've overworked yourself and you ended up in hospital for like 2 weeks, that 2 weeks is gone. So it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. So take care of your health. Know what works for you.
Yeah.
Know the reading pattern that works for you. You should be able to okay, does the night season work for me? Is it the daytime? When do I read best? Some people reading between the early hours of the morning.
And some people can read 24
hours. So it also depends.
So don't look at them and say, okay, that's the way. No.
What
you might not
for
be
you?
able to do that.
Can you cope?
Some people can read and they will still not break down.
Yeah.
Because they are used to it already. And maybe for someone that you in your undergraduate you don't read until exam period. So you're now comparing yourself to someone that can stay
all through the night.
No, you don't need all that pressure.
So you started reading from the first day?
I started reading from the first day of the class.
Yes.
So like immediately after class that day.
Yes.
That was when I started. So I did not read before law school. Yeah. But then I already knew that I was already like webinars. I attended webinars. I went to YouTube just to prepare myself. So like, if anything comes up, I'm not confused. I know how to take it. So it's important that if there is any webinar for new aspirants to the bar,
just
attend it. It's very important. So you be aware of your environment.
So how was the internship period? Do you think you gained something?
Yes, I did my internship with the law firm was Emeka Ozani-san. It was an amazing place, honestly. And actually, she was our supervisor. And I could remember then she was always with us. She would create time out of her busy schedule and tell us, okay, then we did different things, criminal litigation, civil law, how to announce your appearance, move a motion. Like, she really helped us. And one thing about her is she ensures that she's up to like law school standard, like she's updating herself and all. That is amazing, man.
No problem.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. God bless your career. Anything you're going to do, God will enlarge it. Okay?
Amen.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
So, friends, we are going to call it a wrap here. You've heard it. The realities of Nigerian law school. It's the way everybody sees it from different angle, but the end point is that go have a vision, know what you want. Tell yourself, I'm going to go once. I'm not going to go twice. Have a target, have a vision, go there, make yourself proud,
make your family
proud,
make your parents proud.
Yeah, people, even if you have a sponsor, someone is sponsoring you, so let that person be happy that the person that he or she sponsored you, you know. So if you need to cut down some extra social activities, cut it down and get what you want. You know, life is waiting for you. Have a lot. You can have fun, yes. You need to reduce certain things to get what you want. Yeah, if you put in everything, I'm sure you're going to come out with amazing, excelling, and wonderful result. I also know that your result does not define your future. A lot of people made third class, a lot of people made pass, and they are excelling. So that should not also deter you. Some people put in so much effort, and the result they got was not really what they want. But that doesn't define that the kind of lawyer you're going to be. So that aside, the result aside, you still have to excel, improve yourself to become that lawyer you want to be. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Share this video. Some people want to, see these things. They want to hear from the horse's mouth. Drop your comments or your questions. I'm going to answer them for you. And do know that we believe in excellence. Excellence is the watchword. Know that you can be best. Be resilient. Don't allow the pushbacks from life make you to stop. Keep pushing. One day you'll get to that point you want to be. Take care and compliments of the season.
Bye.
Bye.